Hey guys, welcome to the Slumber Yard, and in today's video we're taking a look at how Amerisleep compares to Helix. Now both of these beds make a number of different options, but for the purposes of this comparison, we're going to be taking a look at the Amerisleep AS3, their most popular option, and compare it to the Helix Midnight, which is basically the most accommodating option from Helix. Now if you happen to need any more information about either one of these mattresses or the mattress brands in general, you can always check down below in that description box because we have a ton more information down there. But without further ado, let's get into this comparison. All right, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these two beds, I do want to say that both Amerisleep and Helix sent us them for free to review and tell you guys about them. But if you order either online, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. Then you have a 100-night trial with either one of these beds. And if you don't absolutely love them within that trial period, you can get a return option with either one. And if you do love them and you want to keep them forever, then you have a 10-year warranty with Helix and a 20-year warranty with Amerisleep. And more information about those policies will be linked down below in that description if you do want to read up more. Now let's just start talking about the first bed, which is the Amerisleep AS3. And this bed is available in two different options. You can get their all-foam bed or their hybrid bed. They'll basically be pretty similar. One will just have pocketed coils instead of support foam. Now in terms of this bed's construction, I mentioned that main layer, which you can swap out between, but then above that, you have a transition layer, and then the bed's main comfort foam layer, which is a new age memory foam, which is going to be a lot more responsive than something like a dense viscous memory foam. And that basically adds up to give this bed its feel, which we basically say is more of a new age, more responsive style of memory foam feel. So when you go to lay down on it, it'll basically conform to the shape of your body and kind of cradle your pressure points. But when you change between sleeping positions, it will respond quicker than other memory foam beds. And this will definitely be a good option if you do like to change between different sleeping positions at night, but you're still getting that memory foam, sink in, pressure relieving feel. Now the AS3 is their most popular bed because either the hybrid or the all foam version is right at a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. It's just at a really accommodating firmness, and since it has a feel that's pretty accommodating as well, it should work for a lot of people out there and is a kind of safe pick. You're getting just a little bit of that memory foamy sensation, but it's going to be quickly responding and right at that medium, a good option for most. Now, in terms of edge support, if you happen to sleep on the side edges of the mattress and that's something that you care about, I would steer you more towards the hybrid option because that one will have better edge support because those pocketed coils will provide a lot more support on that edge. And in terms of motion isolation between the two Amerisleep beds, I would say that the AS3 all foam will probably edge out the hybrid in this department. Now, we'll talk about price at the end and compare it directly to Helix, but let's talk about Helix now. And before I get into the Helix Midnight, I should say that Helix has 3 different lines, and in each line, they have 6 different mattress choices, so there are tons of different choices to make in Helix's bed lineup. And one way that can help you make that decision is their Helix Sleep Quiz online. That's basically where you put some information about yourself, what kind of sleeper you are, whether you got pain or not, how tall or how heavy you are, and then they spit out the bed that should work best for your situation. Now we picked the Midnight since it is really accommodating. It's right around a medium, and it pretty much just has a soft neutral hybrid feel. And I should mention that all of the Helix beds do use pocketed coils, so they should work for all body types. We recommend most people above the 200 to 250 pound range look for a bed with pocketed coils because they provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types. And if you're someone that just likes a little bit of bounce in your mattress, that might be another reason to get pocketed coils. Owen on our team recently went on a factory tour, actually where Helix beds are made, and he saw the whole pocketed coil creation process, which is really cool. So getting back to Helix, the firmnesses do span the entire firmness spectrum, but we're talking about the Helix Midnight, which is right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now in terms of edge support and motion isolation, the Helix Midnight does really well in those departments, nothing to worry about as well. But I should mention that you can upgrade this Helix Midnight model and get the Helix Midnight Luxe bed. That's going to be a little bit thicker, it's got some more bells and whistles, but if you wanted something even thicker with even more bells and whistles, Helix top tier bed, you could check out the Helix Midnight in the Elite version. Now I should mention that if you did decide to get the Helix Luxe or the Helix Elite beds, those will cost quite a bit more money, and we've got full reviews comparing all of those together, so definitely check that out down below in the description if you're interested. But in terms of the Helix Midnight, for the queen size, you're looking at around the $1,000 mark after discount, which is a pretty good deal, and any kind of coupon codes or anything we have to save some money with Helix will be linked down below in that description box. And in terms of the Amerisleep mattress, this bed will differ slightly in terms of price, whether you go with the all foam version or the hybrid, but but as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick up the Amerisleep AS3 in the all foam version for around the $12.50 mark after discount. And if you decided to go with the AS3 hybrid version instead, that'll run you closer to the $14.50 mark after discount for that queen size. And again, any discount codes that we have with Amerisleep will be linked down below in that description box. And that is basically the short story when comparing these two beds. You know, obviously you can go into a whole different world with the Helix Plus and the Helix Elite beds, but let's just give you our final verdict between the Helix Midnight base model versus that Amerisleep AS3. And I would check out the Helix Midnight mattress if you want something with pocketed coils and you want something that's got a really accommodating firmness and feel with more of a soft neutral hybrid foam feel. And maybe just check out Helix as a brand if you want to check out some different feels and some different firmnesses, or you want to take that sleep quiz, or maybe you want to buy their top tier beds like the Luxe or the Elite. And check out the Amerisleep model if you want to choose between all foam or a hybrid version. You want something close to a medium, and you want something with a really responsive new age memory foam feel, and you aren't afraid to spend up, especially when compared to that base level Helix bed. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. You know, what do you guys think? In my personal opinion, I could probably get by on the Helix Midnight any day of the week. And you know, I kind of like the feel of that Amerisleep AS3. You know, I like the new age memory foamy sensation, so I could sleep on that as well. So what do you guys think? Write us down below. And if you happen to enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, and you can always subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.